Now at 4, we're looking at warm temperatures. Is this a dry start to the weekend? But that may change as we approach Father's Day.
All right, Rob, and the cleanup continues today across the state following this week's tornadoes. We have new video today of the widespread damage here in Indiana.
USA! And we are live in Fishers. We are watching the U.S. men's soccer team, and things are going very well here on a beautiful afternoon at the Fishers Event Center.
Wow, what a week. Finally, we made it to Friday, and it is a beautiful way to wrap up the work week for many of us. Pleasant sunny day outside, especially to celebrate Juneteenth today or this weekend. And also, we want to spend some time with Dad on Father's Day. The forecast for that a little bit trickier. So good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Anne Marie, who's in for Felicia, who's off today.
And I'm Dustin here with meteorologist Rob Ellis. Boy, I want to be out there with Rich.
I know. That looks like
They're having a great time out there.
They're having tons of fun. Beautiful weather. Humidity's come down a bit. I mean, this really feels like a very nice Friday. I wish I could say that that's going to continue for the entire weekend. Unfortunately, we do have some changes on the way. Doesn't mean your weekend's a washout, though. So I still think you've got a good bit of your weekend.
You're not going to be a wet blanket here.
No, I don't think so. I know that's my normal mode, but not today. I figured I'd mix it up a little bit. Hey, look, temperatures are in the mid to upper 70s right now. Let's start in the north. We'll do a little tour de temps and show you Galveston right now at 76. Monticello, same number. Lafayette holding on to 78, a little bit warmer there. There's a 79 in Muncie. We do see officially at the airport 78, but Bargersville coming in with 80 degrees as well as New Pal. Temperatures able to warm up thanks to plenty of sunshine, but you do see a bit of a northwest wind. So Spencer up to 80, Bloomington at 78, and we do see that northwest wind helping to bring in the drier air that's been in place. It's why the humidity doesn't feel quite so high today. However, we do turn our attention to this, and at some point this system will move our way. It's got a good bit of travel time. It will likely arrive by early morning tomorrow and give us a chance, a small chance, but a chance of some scattered showers. So for the next few hours, we're looking pretty good. I think the sunshine will stay with us through sunset, and then we do expect partly cloudy skies to start to take over as that system gets a little bit closer. Now, I'll keep a chance for a few showers in the forecast by sunrise. Most of your overnight should be fine. 61 for the overnight low, and then by tomorrow, although we start out a bit milder than maybe where we have been, a few showers are possible in the early part of the day, and then we should be able to warm up with lots of sunshine yet again by the afternoon and up to near 80 degrees. Coming up, I'm going to talk about the timing of this rain, and then of course heading into Father's Day, we've got another chance for showers and storms. I'll outline what to expect coming up.
Okay, we'll see you then, Rob. Thank you. I want you to take a look now at this new video. This is from CNC Equipment Company, and it shows the path of Wednesday's tornado just south of Gosport into the Monroe Morgan State Forest. You can see just how powerful that storm was and how destructive it was. You can see all those flattened trees there. Today, Governor Mike Braun also declared a state of disaster emergency for more than 2/3 of our state, 63 counties. Now, that's not just because of those tornadoes, but also severe flooding and other storm damage across the state as well. In a statement to 13 News, the governor said, quote, "This emergency declaration ensures that every available state resource is mobilized quickly to support response efforts, help local governments address urgent needs, and help Hoosiers recover." Again, that statement from the governor there. The emergency is effective for the next 30 days. And let's give a hand to those people you see right here. They answered the call from the Owen County Humane Society. Remember, we told you about this yesterday. They were asking for help because of these recent storms. So thank you to Lloyd, Christy, Patty, Victoria, Logan, Marissa, and Elena. Those are the folks you see in these pictures right here. The Owen County Humane Society is looking for more help, though, clearing more trees this weekend. So give them a call if you want to help. Today, the Marion County Coroner's Office identified the 35-year-old man killed on Indy's east side as Eric Butler. And according to social media, he was an Indianapolis rapper known as Lil E. That shooting happened around 2 this morning along South Franklin Road near I-465. And police say they found Butler shot there, took him to the hospital. He was in critical condition, but he later died. So please call Crime Stoppers if you have a tip that can help police solve this case. If you call Crime Stoppers, you do not have to leave your name.
Also today, we're learning the name of a 36-year-old man killed in a shooting on the west side earlier this week. Police now say that Alpha Omar Isato Berry was shot and killed Monday afternoon. This happened at the boardwalk at Westlake Apartments along Beachview Drive. Berry was pronounced dead at the scene, and now police are asking for anyone, if you perhaps have some surveillance images of the scene of the time of that day, please to contact them. You can do so at Crime Stoppers anonymously.
And today is Juneteenth. The holiday marks June 19th, 1865, when slaves in Texas were told they were free.
It's true. The Emancipation Proclamation ended slavery 2.5 years earlier, but word traveled so slowly in those days. And more importantly, the Union had no way to enforce the law in states that were still fighting against it.
So Juneteenth really celebrates the day the last enslaved people in the U.S. learned they were free. It's at the end of the Civil War. It is a federal holiday, and more than half of U.S. states recognize it as a paid holiday. Indiana does not recognize Juneteenth as a paid state holiday, but it is observed as an official holiday in Marion County.
There are several Juneteenth events that are happening not only today, but throughout the weekend.
If you want to be immersed in music and culture, there's the Juneteenth Black Heritage Concert and Art Show going on at Indiana Landmarks. There will be artwork from local artists. You can hear performers like gospel group Men in the Fire and more. That runs from 6 to 8 tonight.
There's a run for wellness that's at White River State Park tomorrow morning at 8, and then until 5 o'clock tonight, one more hour at the Kurt Vonnegut Museum and Library, free admission. You can find that museum along Indiana Avenue. Also today, Conner Prairie and Newfields offering free admission in honor of the holiday.
And another celebration in a small Indiana community is especially noteworthy given its past, often defined by prejudice. Today, Martinsville is hosting its first ever Juneteenth celebration.
It was back in 1968 that 21-year-old Carol Jenkins was stabbed to death in Martinsville while she was walking the streets there, going door to door selling encyclopedias. That murder was so difficult for that community and her family. It was a hate crime, and it is a symbol of the city's troubled past. Organizer of this event this year is Janine Lee Fear, and she says she knew this history before she moved to Martinsville, but she says she's had a positive experience in her time there, and that is giving her hope. And some community members are applauding her for her efforts.
But I think everybody's culture and history deserves to be celebrated, especially the Black culture and heritage here in Indiana. And I'm very excited to hear about how it goes.
We reached out to the Martinsville mayor about the celebration. He says city leaders are committed to making Martinsville a place where people are proud to belong. We have his full statement. You can check that out right now online at WTHR.com. Today's event is at the Martinsville Area Senior Center. It's on Blue Bluff Road. It is free, it is open to the public, and it starts in less than an hour from now. You can be there at 5 o'clock, and it runs through 8.
Yeah, we'll be providing coverage of that for you throughout the news tonight at 11. Also today, our Brandon Schaff went to another big Juneteenth celebration. This involves the Indianapolis Black Firefighters Association, and we have that coverage and event coming up for you just at 4:30 today.
Looking forward to that as well. Meantime, right now on this beautiful afternoon, the U.S. men's soccer team is back in action in the World Cup.
Yeah, fans all around the world are watching this event being hosted right here in North America. And while the U.S. plays Australia today in Seattle, Rich Nye is watching with fans in Fishers. They got a big watch party there at the Fishers Event Center. And we just love the energy that we saw from you earlier, Rich. Seems like people are really buying into all of this. Go Team USA.
Well, it is a beautiful afternoon to watch the beautiful game here at the Fishers Event Center, and check out this crowd. There are literally hundreds of people with their lawn chairs and blankets watching the U.S. take on Australia here on the plaza of the Fishers Event Center, watching the game on a big screen on the marquee at the front of this building. And these folks have been out here packing this lawn since this match started. Let's show you them watching some of the video here in the first half as the U.S. would score an early goal and now is up 2-0 on Australia. And fans out here loving the weather, loving the action, and loving Team USA. Out here in the front row, I've got the Bowling Ball family. This is Grandpa. I'm going to start with him. First of all, who all do we have here today?
I've got 2 of my kids, a daughter-in-law, and 5 grandkids here today with me.
So why are you out here? Why did you want to watch the game here?
It's the World Cup. We got to cheer on USA.
So this is my soccer expert here?
He's the soccer
Okay, your name, young man?
Wyatt.
Okay, so how would you break down the first half?
Pretty good. USA played well. They had a lot of possession.
So how did we get that first goal?
That was an own goal, wasn't it?
Yeah, oh yeah. The other team hit it in their goal.
Those count too, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's a beautiful day. I want to talk to Mom because moms are in charge of everything. Is this a great family outing?
Oh, it's amazing. Yes, we are loving it. Go USA.
So why did you guys gather up and come out here? Why is this a good spot to watch this?
You know, it's nice having family close. It's nice being in a city that puts on events like this that we can come to.
All right. You guys got a USA cheer for me?
USA! USA! USA!
So again, this is a watch party that is free to attend. You bring your own lawn chair, you show up and enjoy the game. They're going to do this again next Thursday when the U.S. plays Turkey. Now, if the U.S. can win today, they will pretty much advance to the next round and could clinch the top spot in their group. Again, beautiful day here, and they're going to do this again next Thursday night for anybody who wants to come out. And if the USA continues to advance, there may be more watch parties here in Fishers. Oh, by the way, you get a little free scarf here to support Team USA as well.
That's awesome. I love that. You could not ask for a better day to do this.
Or a better model.
Or a better model. Love you, Rich. And a cool venue, too.
Yeah.
What a great place to just gather as a community.
Yeah, they
That's
have
awesome.
that massive screen on the outside of the building, so you can see it from miles away. Well, Kraft Foods really wants to cash in on the opportunity of all these soccer fans that are visiting from all around the world. They want them to fall in love with ranch dressing.
In a social media post, Kraft says it's working on TSA-compliant ranch. So it would give travelers a kit that includes a stash of ranch dressing packets. There's also a bottle of ranch-inspired luggage tag as a souvenir. Not available just yet, but Kraft says they're working on it.
Yeah, so this follows a post from the TSA acknowledging the growing popularity of ranch dressing with some of the overseas visitors, but reminds travelers to keep that the rule remains the same. 3.4 ounce is the limit for what you can carry on. So if you're getting some big bottles of ranch, you might want to wrap them up in a Ziploc and then tuck them in your checked luggage.
Yeah, keyword, wrap them up in a Ziploc.
That would be
Zip it
a
tight.
mess. Zip it, zip it, zip it. Coming up next here at 4 o'clock this afternoon, a big oops in Connecticut. The way one driver ended up in the pool. We'll tell you how it ended up here when we come back. Uh-oh.
And we had beautiful weather out there today. Rich was showing us that we do have some rain that's showing up on radar to our north and west. When is this going to arrive and bring us some rain and storm chances? I'll show you coming up.
All right, Rob, thank you. And hey, dads, how's your mental health? It's a timely topic this weekend. Some simple ways to address issues that still carry stigmas. That's next.